Dysphoria mundi, Paul B. Presto. Diary of planetary transition. We do not see or understand the world, perceiving it through the narrow categories that inhabit in us. We deny it and tear it apart. The pain we often feel in being alive is the result of this denial. The bioelectronic network constituting what was once called the human soul, it has gone by many names throughout history: psyche, mind, consciousness, unconsciousness. None of these names designate a reality, but rather an attempt to describe a process. Consists partly in what has been considered until now as a body, but it is also partly dispersed through technologies and institutions. It is thus by using architectures and cables, machines and algorithms, molecules and biochemical compositions for support that our material soul manages to cross cities and oceans, moving away from the ground to the satellites that now surround the Earth. The living political body is as vast, as subtle, and malleable as the soul. I am not speaking here of the body as an anatomical object or private property of the individual subject, but of what I call, to differentiate it from the body as conceived by modern discourse, the somatic. The somatic is the vast soul distributed throughout time and matter. Our vast non-human soul, geological and cosmic, travels through the universe without us really being aware of it. In modern societies, the soul is first installed as a living implant in the flesh, and then as it grows, it is sculpted like a bonsai tree. Through repetitive training and punishment, through linguistic interpellations and institutional rituals to reduce it to a certain identity. Some souls unfold more than others, and there are none in the garden of the living that are untouched by grafting and pruning. Some bodies seem to have existed for a long time without souls. They were understood to be pure anatomy, edible flesh, working muscles, reproductive wombs, skins to ejaculate into. Those bodies were and still are those that they call animals, colonized, enslaved, and racialized bodies, but also women, people considered sick or handicapped, children, homosexuals, and people whose souls, according to 19th century medicine, wanted to migrate into a body of a different sex. The bodies of migrating souls were first called psychic transvestites. Then transsexuals, and later transgender. And after some time, they just called themselves trans. Trapped in a binary epistemology, human, animal, soul, body, masculine, feminine, hetero, homo, normal, pathological, healthy, sick, trans people have culturally constructed themselves as souls in exile and bodies in mutation. I am, my contemporaries say, without agreeing to with each other, either a sick soul or an erroneous body from which the soul seeks to escape. I am a split between the body they impose on me and the soul that they fabricate, a cultural rift, a paradoxical category, a rupture in human history, human natural history, an epistemic hole, a political breach, a religious conundrum, a business for psychologists, an anatomical eccentricity, a cabinet of curiosities, a cognitive dissonance, a museum of comparative teratology, a collection of misattributions, an attack on the common sense, a media mine, a plastic surgery reconstruction project, an anthropological research terrain, a sociological battlefield, a case study about which governments and scientific organizations, churches and schools, psychiatrists and lawyers, medical associations in the pharma industry, fascists, but also conservative feminists and socialists, Marxists and humanists, those new despots of the digital enlightenment of the 21st century, always have something to say without us having asked them anything whatsoever. It is my vital condition as a mutant subject and my desire to live outside the normative prescriptives of the heteropatriarchal binary society that had been diagnosed as a clinical pathology referred to as gender dysphoria. I am just one of those beings who stubbornly refuse the political program that has been implanted in them since childhood. Can you hear it? It's the sound of your world falling apart. It's the sound of ours rising. Zapatista Army of National Press release 21 December 2012. Contents: Dysphoria, mon amour. Dysphoria Monday. Letter to a new activist. Personal medical history. The patient Dysphoria Monday. Dysphoria Monday. Dysphoria Monday. A diary of planetary transition. Paul B. Preciado. To Amelia, Desi, Annie Sprinkle and Beth Stevens, Maria Galindo, Rilke and Clara Desays. Can you hear it? It's the sound of your world falling apart. It's the sound of ours rising. Zapatista Army of National Liberation, press release 21 December 2012. Contents: Dysphoria Mon Amour, page 13. 2. Dysphoria Monday, page 59. 3. Letter to a New Activist, page 435. Number 1, Dysphoria Mon Amour. I'm all alone here. I'm all alone here. I thought you were going to join me, but you're not here. Are you not here? Where are you? Where are you? Alone here. Alone here. I'm looking for you in all this mess of green. I'm looking for you in all of this mess of green. Please, could you tell me where the green is a mess? Green mess, mess of green. Dress. I need a dress. I need a drawing. Where are you, Paul de Preciado? I've been waiting here for somebody to tell me what's going on. And you have the answers. You have the answers. Ah. You have the answers. 2011, no? 2011 or 2012? 2011. No, 2012. Where? No, 11, 12, no. 12, no. Where, how? Over. You have the answers. Take the robe, take the dress. No. Finasque, Biennale. Way, finale, dress. Biennale de Venice. Biennale de Venice, Biennale. Biennale. All the pictures of the Biennale have disappeared. All the pictures, did I sell that? Oh my God, I hope not. Sometimes getting rid of things is too scary. I wish I hadn't gotten rid of things.